our acts very well, which guides these institutions. You know, there is an institution which is prosecuting, but they do not have arresting power. So you'll need that person who arrested to be with you, okay? We have IEBC who don't have arresting power. So they need the DCI to come on board so that they can arrest for them. So that's how it works. So we cannot just say it does not work. It does, because there's a synergy between the institutions. And that's why we have these multi-agencies, because this one does this one does this. This one prefers the charges, this one prosecutes, this one now is the judge. So everyone has got a role to play in our system. But going to what Mheshimiwa Gagwe is saying, that we have not seen that and that being arrested. I don't make a crime because somebody did. I don't go there, rob a bank because Wakilia robbed it yesterday and he was not arrested. Like you said, two wrongs do not make a right. What I like from Kagwe is when he said, when we, all of us, abide to all of us, not excluding, not saying because that one did, I will not do. That is the powerful statement Kagwe has said, that when all of us abide to the law, that I will not commit a crime or I will not incite somebody because a colleague of mine incited the other side. Once we refrain ourselves from that point, that is when this country will come down, as he puts it. So it is very important to understand that I don't break the law because a colleague of mine or a friend of mine or a relative did break the law indeed. So it is upon we Kenyans to make sure if we want our country to thrive in peace and harmony, it is a responsibility of each and every Kenyan.
So what do you make about the statement by CS Duale that he would not appear before the NCIC because Rigathi Gachagua has not appeared?
To me, I think that is the most unfortunate thing, because you don't do it because the other one has not done. And that's what I'm saying. So, and the CIC, they have the mechanism. If they want to summon Duale, they can summon him. And let me tell you, you know, law enforcement is not timed. Maybe today, Duale is in power, and maybe the junior officers, they may not arrest him. But I can tell you, it will come a time when those charges will be preferred against him. Okay. So we have to be very careful as leaders. When you are in power today, you just don't boast and say, I will not do that, I can do that. There is a time when we will be out of that power, and you will be followed, and you will be arrested and charged. Okay. So it is important, once you are summoned by an institution, just to honor and respect them and go and hear your issues.
So a coalition of constitutional commissions, security agencies and electoral regulators has unveiled a new multi-agency framework to crack down on hate speech, ethnic incitement and political intimidation ahead of the 2027 general election. And it comes at a time when at least one member of parliament is behind bars over the same. We expect him in court today, and we will be reporting on the same as it gets to us. That's why we talk on that issue about hate speech and incitement to violence, as also intimidation and threats around elections. We now want to move on to some political news as well. And it's on the front page of the Standard. Grand coalition in the making. A meeting by former President Uhuru Kenyatta held at Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka's SK Command Center yesterday bore the hallmarks of a grand opposition coalition taking shape ahead of next year's general election.